Katie Crysdale here from Lakeview Aquatic Consultants. So I've been thinking about this topic for a couple months, and I don't normally like to put anyone on blast, but I saw this headline and it's been really bothering me. As an aquatic professional, I belong to a lot of different sport, recreation, and fitness networks. I get news about Water Safety Month, Parks and Recreation Month, different Canadian fitness initiatives. We want to promote physical literacy, physical activity to all ages and demographics of Canadians, North Americans, whomever. As a Canadian, I grew up watching ParticipACTION campaigns. I certainly benefited from them in schools. I attended programs at recreation facilities, activities through public television programming like TVO. ParticipACTION is indelibly part of my childhood and my conception of physical fitness. And ParticipACTION has continued with their website. They have different activities, videos, programs, and resources to help Canadians be active. But I was really shocked to see that in June, ParticipACTION's Community Challenge will be presented by Novo Nordisk. If you are not familiar with Novo Nordisk, they are a pharmaceutical company out of Denmark. They are most famous in 2025 for two weight loss drugs known as Ozempic and Wegovy. This video is not about the morality or ethics of these drugs. There's absolutely a reason to have these drugs on the market and available to people who need them, but I take real issue with ParticipACTION taking substantial sponsorship from a pharmaceutical company whose primary revenue drug at this point is Ozempic and Wegovy. When I looked at the ParticipACTION website, they talk about how they've been helping people in Canada move more where they live, learn, work, and play. 1971 it is a Canadian nonprofit charitable organization and an enduring part of Canada's physical activity history, encouraging people to get healthy by getting active since 1971. Through our award-winning public education campaigns, best-in-class thought leadership, and innovative engagement initiatives, we're working to build a more resilient and accessible culture of movement by removing barriers and creating opportunities for everyone living in Canada to make room to move in their daily lives. It goes through what they do in terms of their support networks and their program initiatives, their mission, vision, and values, different community challenges, youth report card, adult report card, mental health awareness, making room to move. There's transparency through financial statements, team, board of advisors, partners are all listed. When you go to their partner page, it is the Government of Canada, and their only corporate sponsor is Novo Nordisk. I understand charitable organization in the current economy in 2025. It is difficult to get funding to run all the initiatives that you need. But I was just so disappointed to see this Novo Nordisk branding on such a wonderful, healthy, well-intentioned community initiative. Anytime you have a sponsor or corporate support, they do have the right to put their branding, their logo, their company name on literature or events. I was just so disappointed to see Novo Nordisk branding located on all of the literature for the ParticipACTION Community Challenge in June. I'm not naive, and I don't think drug companies are here to be altruistic. They do need to make money, a return on their investment for drug research and development that costs billions of dollars. What little bit I have been following the blockbuster financial reports for Novo Nordisk, I know recently they displaced Lego as one of the most successful Danish companies. They've consistently had year over year, quarter over quarter profit returns. They have money to donate to charitable organizations like ParticipACTION, and maybe there is a charitable arm to their company who is invested in the health and wellness of Canadian families. I just really wish the board of ParticipACTION had been a little more thoughtful or critical in taking on this corporate partnership. As a Canadian and somebody who believes in fitness and recreation and wellness, this really just doesn't sit right with me. I wanted to make this short video to see if any other Canadians felt the same way, or maybe I'm out there on my own and this is completely unrealistic in 2025 to expect a charity to be able to continue their work without a corporate sponsor. Maybe some people don't care who the corporate sponsor is for ParticipACTION. Would we have the same thoughts if it was some other company entirely? Is this unfair to Novo Nordisk? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Does it make you more or less likely to promote it in your community? Thanks so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next video.